Baron 73 Romeo, runway 24, clear for takeoff. Traffic helicopter on a half-mile final.
Clear for takeoff 24, 73 Romeo. Belts, lights, door, transponder, here we go.
And helicopter 90 Hotel, we have Baron rolling on to the runway inside. Verify we're clear for the option.
Top 90 Hotel, runway 24, clear for the option.
Runway 24, clear for the option, 90 Hotel.
Carrick 6 Charlie Alpha.
Engine instruments are all in green.
Traffic inside, 6 Charlie Alpha. 6 Charlie Alpha, roger, follow that traffic. Traffic, you're turning inside of visit Cherokee on a 5-mile final. 71 Alpha Tango, number 2, runway 24, clear to land.
Number 2, runway 24, clear to land, 1 off Tango.
Cessna 1 Romeo Bravo. Extend downwind, you're following traffic to Cherokee on a 5-mile final.
Extending downwind, moving for traffic, 1 Romeo Bravo. Traffic at site 1 Romeo Bravo.
Door 1 Romeo Bravo, roger. Door 1 Romeo Bravo, just advise me prior to turn into base. Cherokee 6 Charlie Alpha, looks like you turned in pretty close to that Seminole Gun F. Turn a couple times for spacing.
You got it, 6 Charlie Alpha.
Thank you.
Baron 73 Romeo, approved for a right downwind.
Our 73 Romeo affirmative, right downwind departure is approved.
73 Romeo.
Motel, Omaha 82, 3 miles south of Escon for the ILS runway 24.
Omaha 82, Palomar Tower, roger. Continue inbound.
Omaha 82, roger.
Cessna 1 Romeo Bravo, the Cherokee traffic again is now 1 o'clock, a mile and a half.
Looking for traffic 1 Romeo Bravo.
Helicopter 9er Sierra Cell, we'll extend the downwind.
We'll extend downwind helicopter 9er Hotel. And Palomar Tower 245, executing our best approach to the south.
Cherokee 245, don't do that yet, continue straight ahead for now. And I'll call your southbound turn.
Okay, continue straight ahead and you'll call our southbound turn. Thank you. 245.
If your ears start to bother you, let me know. I can try and shallow out the climbs and descents.
Bravo, roger, that Cherokee is going around Eastern base, runway 24, clear to land.
Turning base, runway 24, clear to land, 1 Romeo Bravo.
Shit, there's just a lot of people. It won't be this busy when we get back tonight.
Top 9er Sierra Hotel, you're following Cessna traffic, 2.5 mile right base.
Looking for the Cessna on 2.5 mile right base inside.
Tango Notch up, turn right, and you going back to runway?
Affirmative, going back to runway 24, 1 off Tango.
71 off Tango, runway 24, taxi via November, remain this frequency.
24 via November with you, 1 off Tango. Alright.
6 Charlie Alpha is cleared line, runway 24.
Go in runway 24, 6 Charlie Alpha.
Turn off the air down there.
Baron 73 Romeo, contact SoCal departure 127.3. Appears you're going east-southeast bound.
Yes, sir. We're going direct to Julian. We're going to departure 73 Romeo. Have a good day.
Good day.
Getting SoCal Baron 773 Romeo out of 3.8 for 7,500.
Baron 773 Romeo, SoCal approach, ident, see if our climb approved.
There's Flash 73 Romeo.
Baron 73 Romeo, radar contact 2 miles east of Palm Airport.
73 Romeo.
Your 6 Kilo Alpha, turn left, proceed direct to Oceanside.
If you look at here, you can see the lines in the red out there in the distance. It tells us that we're not above those mountains yet.
Your 6 Kilo Alpha, fly heading 090, back to fifth visual. 090, back to fifth visual, go up. Your 6 Kilo Alpha, Palma Airport is 790 heading will be 1 o'clock and 12 miles. Yeah, I've got it in sight as well. Your 6 Kilo Alpha, clear visual approach, runway 24, contact Palomar Tower 118.6. Palomar, 6 Kilo Alpha.
March approach, Dutchess 66 Tango Papa with a request.
Dutchess 66 Tango Papa, SoCal approach, say request.
Yes, we are Dutchess B76 over the Slant Golf over French Valley Airport requesting the localizer practice approach to Gillespie full stop.
Dutchess 66 Tango Papa, squawk 0254, Yankees current, wind 2809, air visibility 10, skies clear, altimeter 3017.
Roger, squawking 0254, and I got the weather, 66 Tango Papa.
SoCal approach, Cherokee 44245 back with you on the mist out of Palomar. Would like to do a GPS into runway 9er at Ramona.
44245, SoCal approach, maintain VFR when able, proceed direct to AXOC, VFR
Right now we're just about over Escondido.
Able to proceed direct AXOC.
Which is where Philippi's was.
245.
This is pretty cool.
November 245, information Foxtrot current at Ramona, wind 3105, visibility 10, skies clear, altimeter 3017, verify full stop.
Can't imagine what it would have been like before the technology and simulator iPad.
Oh, without it, you know, you're sitting here looking at paper charts and shit like that.
10 miles south of French Valley Airport, clear.
Verifying, looking out all the time. Okay, here's this little lake. And, you know, we got a little lake over here. Got this one. Could be looking for that lake. That kind of shit.
500.
The paper charts are basically exactly like this. But I mean, there's a lot of other things like, you know, the traffic and everything like that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like, that's a guy right there, right? 30. What's the...
30, he's 3,400 feet below us.
VFR practice foot crew, services provided.
And he is, well, he just went away.
Okay, and practice approach.
It's probably because he's far enough away that it didn't think that he is a factor to us, so... So one of the things you have to do on reciprocating engines like this, because we're at 7,500 feet right now, the mixture for the fuel to air, you know, like in your carburetor or your fuel injectors in your car, is basically set at full rich for sea level, and it doesn't adjust for altitude automatically.
Oh, wow.
So you have to basically lean it out, which is what I'm doing right now.
At or above 6,500 feet needed.
At or above 6,500 feet, Tango Papa.
Cherokee 44245, contact Ramona, 119.87, good night.
119.875 for 245, good day, sir.
SoCal with departure, Cessna 2462 Papa, climbing through 3,600 for 4,000.
2462 Papa, SoCal approach, clear altimeter 3017.
3017, 62 Papa.
How do you know what that number is?
Well, what you're looking for, they generally tell you is, as I'm leaning it out, watch this left engine over here, you're going to see the temperatures go up. That's the exhaust. That's the temperature of the exhaust gases. And it'll hit one that says it's the leanest.
7728, fly heading 090.
Once you hit that, the other number on the other side, there it goes. It'll tell you where you are compared to the absolute peak. So you want it to be about 50 degrees on the rich side of peak, maybe a little bit more. So the right one I'm running about, I can lean that right one out just a tad more. And that's pretty close. And that generally keeps the engines from putting too much carbon buildup on the pistons, and it still keeps them running cool. Some people run it on the lean side of peak. I'm not real fond of doing that because these engines don't like it very much. But, you know, I mean, it saves them gas, but it slows you down too. So at this point, I kind of like to go fast. So
How fast are we going, or does
That's your 16.
our ground speed right now is 200 knots,
right.
which would be about 220 miles an hour. Yeah, about that. If you look at 200, almost lines up. Yeah, we actually do. Somehow.
We never get tailwind.
Climb to 2,500.
Talking about this yesterday.
12 o'clock, 3 miles orbiting altitude indicates 3,500. Bearing 7-3 Romeo, contact Los Angeles Center, 128.6.
28.6, have a good day. 7 Romeo.
Good day.
Phoenix Center bearing 773 Romeo at 7,500.
All right, 7773 Romeo, LA Center, San Diego, altimeter 3019er.
3019er, 7 Romeo.
Can you turn them up more?
Coordinating.
Galaxy 159 to hotel at 266 down to 240.
I can see your beacon, by the way. That's
LA
working.
Center,
Okay.
welcome. San Diego Lucky 1, accept.
That's about as loud as it goes.
San
So,
Diego, altimeter 3019er.
I mean, I think for Brian and I, it's significantly loud.
You're loud as fuck, and I can't hear
Flight
it at all.
1045, thanks for the help.
All right,
Contact
sorry.
124.35.
2435, have a good one, 1045.
I won't talk anymore, I'm sorry.
No, you can talk. Just kind of keep your eyes up if you do, and make sure that if I'm, waving my hand, that's because ATC is talking to us. Guy who works on this airplane a lot, his name's Greg. He calls this is the passenger button, which, allows us to hear them and them to hear us. He calls it the mom button. As he puts his mom in the back of an airplane, when she starts to freak out about shit, he just turns it off.
2922, contact SoCal 124.35.
2435, UPS 2922. Good night.
Right now we're over in Julian, California.
Los Angeles Center, let's get 265, flight level 340. Descend lead all logs and maintain 240.
Roger.
Los Angeles Center, Pack Valley 7684, is over the Imperial VOR.
Another cool thing that this thing will do is you can pull up a profile view and it'll show you how close you are to the hills. It says the highest we're going to be, or closest we're going to be is 2,000 feet. So,
Descend lead all the one except maintain.
good to go on that.
265.
Honey, can you reach into my bag and pull out a pair of my regular glasses and swap them out with me? Alright, so we're going to do this. 15 minutes in. Thank you.
do the puppies usually sit all the way in the back?
Valley 7680.
Quite often, yeah.
Radar contact 3 miles west of.
Sometimes they'll sit back there. We have a, I don't know what Kim did with it while she's sitting there, if it's back there or not, but we have a blanket that's like a hammock that sits over the seat, so it mostly protects it.
Pack Valley 7684.
A lot of times it depends how large the carrier is, how large the dog is. Because we'll put them here and seatbelt them. They have a harness or whatever. If they're, tiny, a lot of times I'll carry them. They'll just sit in my lap. And how many? If we have one sitting here and 2 more dogs or whatever, then they go in the back. Just depends.
The smell that you might pick up on, I just turned the heat on. So,
I thought you'd already turned it on.
no. There's a, I forget how many, it's like a 2,500 BTU heater up in the nose.
Nice.
Yeah. I refer to it lovingly as the bomb in the nose.
Yeah. Nothing like a little extra fuel.
Yeah.
4, Louisiana, good evening, maintain level 230.
But, you know, I mean, it does a decent job, and like anything else, you get it serviced and make sure that it's in good shape and everything.
Roger, descend via Lucky 1, maintain 12,000, San Diego, altimeter 3019.
San Diego, Lucky 12, Sky 3352.
Center Southwest 900 at a 22.3, climbing flight level 230.
Southwest 900, contact Delhi Center 126.
You're actually getting a signal to be able to send a text?
What was the frequency again?
2677, good day. Rooster
4.
I gotta put you behind traffic here, so turn left heading 110.
That's surprising.
Rooster 14, turn left heading 110. Or 9 Juliet Hotel, contact SoCal 124.35.
2435, 9 Juliet Hotel.
What phone service do you have?
T-Mobile?
Go.
I did a bump or two coming up over these hills. When you're this close to them, the air that's coming up over them get a little stirred up. But this is the Salton Sea out here. Palm Springs is right over here to the left.
Center Sky 3488, 1000, climbing flight level 230, Beaver 6.
Sky 3480, LA Center, welcome.
But you can see out here with using this, and when it's dark, why I like having this
Oh, absolutely.
up. Damn, that beacon back there is bright as shit, isn't it, honey?
I told you I could see it.
Rooster 14, fly heading 130.
No,
We just installed that yesterday.
Rooster
Don't have to worry
14,
about
fly
that
heading
being
130, please.
What's that?
Don't have to worry about not being seen.
Yeah.
Greyhawk 22, radar contact 8 miles west of Kumba, 7,500, indicated Imperial altimeter 3018.
3018 for Greyhawk 22, thank you.
Rooster 14, cleared right Oceanside.
That's Palm Springs.
That is Palm Springs. Oh, we can also do this.
Center American 1514 out of 9.7, climbing to be the Zoo 2.
take that off.
15,
Yeah.
14, LA Center Road.
Should have done that when we were.
What are those guys for?
Keep the temperature down in here.
Can you reach your finger in that front one and get up under
There.
there?
Just reach behind there and just pop it like that. There you go.
It also helps with the.
Rooster
just
14, contact LA Center 119.95.
with the sun glare. But during the summertime, it gets hot as fuck in here.
Yes, it does.
Imagine in the summer it gets really hot.
Yeah.
Yes, 9320, LA Center maintain,
Especially when you
flight
find it,
level 230.
you know, Nevada and Arizona.
Yeah. Out here over the desert, it gets wicked, wicked hot. Even up here at a higher altitude, you know, I mean, it doesn't cool down all that much until you get to a pretty high altitude.
Alaska 265, contact SoCal 128.1.
28.1, Alaska 265.
Contact Valley 7684, you might see traffic 1 o'clock in about 3 miles opposite direction, Osprey.
So is this like an industrial lake or something?
The Salton Sea?
Right now, he's pretty big. Valley 7684.
Yeah, but it's a cool fact.
I have no idea what the actual history of it is,
1 o'clock becoming 2.
but I believe I could be wrong. I believe it is salt water.
Yeah.
Correct.
It just seems odd that there are no houses on
And
it.
right about 3 o'clock, no fact.
Well, I mean, there's all the houses up here in Palm Springs.
Romeo, contact LA Center on 128.15, 2815.
2815, 72 Romeo, good day.